Hello, and welcome to our presentation about Senate Bill 258. We will be talking about addiction recovery. This presentation is put together by Janessa Horton and Crystal Kerr. We will be talking about an amendment that we are proposing to increase the safety of opiate use. In 2014, Utah was said to have the fourth highest drug overdose death rate in the United States. We would like to fix this problem. The amendment to the Opioid Overdose Response Act that we are proposing is that this bill would require the Department of Health to establish guidelines for the issuance of prescription for an opioid antagonist along with a prescription for an opiate. Drug overdose has become the leading cause of accidental death in the United States. In 2015, there were 52,404 fatal overdoses from drugs. An estimation from the National Institute on Drug Abuse states that between 26.4 million and 36 million people abuse opioids worldwide. The amount of opioids prescribed has risen from 76 million in 1991 to 207 million in 2013. Growing evidence shows a relationship between the prescription opioid abuse and the increase, which is nearly doubled, of heroin users between 2005 and 2012. Between 2012 to 2014, Utah had the fourth highest drug overdose death rate in the U.S. Here is a table and a chart showing the number of occurrent opioid deaths by type in Utah between 2000 to 2015. The recommendation that we are making is that because of the rise in opioid overdoses and incidence of death, we are recommending that Senate Bill 258 be amended to include the requirement that all physicians prescribing opioids additionally prescribe an opioid antagonist in conjunction to enhance the safety of opioid use. This chart shows the fiscal estimates, including revenues and expenditures, for the bill proposed. Stakeholders include members from the Utah Coalition for Opioid Overdose Prevention, including professionals such as firefighters, police officers, registered nurses, physicians, and others. External supporters include Prescription, use only as directed, Utah Department of Health, Utah Coalition for Opioid Overdose Prevention, Partnership for Drug-Free Kids, Utah Poison Control Center, the U.S. Attorney's Office, District of Utah, Utah Department of Human Services, and naloxone.utah.gov. The outcome that we hope for is that every patient prescribed opioids will be educated on the dangers of abusing opioids and how to prevent overdose. 2. Every prescription written and prescribed in 2018 will be accompanied by an opioid antagonist kit with written directions on how to use it. And lastly, the expected outcome is to decrease the number of fatalities due to opioid overdoses by 20% by the end of the first year. Here are a few references that we used. Thank you for your time.